Pisces, what's up? Welcome back. We're going to do a quick little love reading for you. We are looking at who has their eyes on you, their intention for you, and any advice that needs to come out for you if you want it, need it at this time. Now, bear in mind, sometimes the person who has eyes on you is also the person who's on your mind and your heart. So basically, this reading is just channeling for whoever is in your energy right now, maybe trying to connect with you, intending to connect with you, or is already just, again, in your life permanently. All right. So if there's anyone messaging you, DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me, friend, it is not me. Please report, block, be careful out there, Pisces. God, angel, spirit guides, who is this person who has their eyes on Pisces right now? Who is this person? Let's see. Eyes on Pisces. I'm just going to read out the characteristics of these cards, obviously, so that you can hear the signs, hear the characteristics to help you define or identify, clarify who this person might be in your life as well, okay? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for Pisces, please. The person who is on Pisces mind and heart, who has eyes on them, okay. We have some Scorpio energy out here, but I'm not going to deny that this card popped out in reverse. So kind of, working over some heartbreak, getting out of heartbreak, some heartache here. We have some Aries energy here, but this is also in reverse the way that I picked it up, getting clear. We have, really any air sign here, Aquarius, Libra, and I cannot think of the other air sign right now. That is so Gemini, embarrassing. And then we also have the 9 of Wands here. Okay, so some Sagittarian energy. This person, for those of you where you're not connected with this person, and this is someone who might be new in your connection, this person who has eyes on you, they're working through some heartbreak, some loss, grief about a situation or past relationship, some type of commitment, maybe even a marriage that fell apart, that was broken. Because you have the 4 of Wands here in reverse, next to the 5 of Cups in reverse, but it feels like they're getting over it. The last situation that they were dealing with, that they were working through, there was loss, there was heartbreak, probably spent some time, because the 9 of Wands is out here, spent some time healing from that. And the cool thing though, with this person who has eyes on you, Pisces, is that they did not let that stop them from believing in love. They did not let this situation, this deep, heartbreak, betrayal, loss of some kind, stop them from believing that they could have love, that they could have family, that they can have connection. Because, in a love reading, they're still standing up. They've been through quite a bit though. For some of the people that I'm speaking to here, Pisces, this person who has eyes on you, this divorce, this loss, this breakup left them in possibly some financial challenge. It threatened to take everything from them. This was an ugly change, an ugly separation that they went through, and they're wounded, but they're wiser, and they are committed to standing strong. Now, there is also the Ace of Swords here. This person is very clear about what they want now. Now, this is in career, love, life, and business, but we're talking about love here. So when it comes to connection, relationship, this person is very clear that they want someone who's logical, who's smart, who can communicate well. When it comes to defining what a relationship is or a connection is, it's really important for them to be very clear about what the connection is and what purpose is serving. It's like this person learned a hard lesson, and so when they are in a connection with someone new, it's like, okay, so what are we doing here? If we get married, are we doing prenup? It's like this person learned some hard lessons, and so they don't leave any room for any doubt. There's no gray. They want to be clear because they've been burned before. They've lost before. So clarity is really important. Clear intentions is really important. Words also might be incredibly important to this person, Pisces, this person who has eyes on you. All right. Now we're going to look at what their intention is for you, what their intentions are for you, Pisces. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Tell us a little bit more about what it is that they want from Pisces. What do they want from Pisces? What do they want with Pisces? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. What are their intentions for Pisces? What do they want with Pisces, from Pisces? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's something about letting a guard down. Kind of feels like a place of rest here. You know, the Emperor also in reverse here. I'm going to end up having to get some clarity as well. We have the Star out here in reverse too. There's something that's coming across really strong, and I'll get some clarifying cards. What they want from you is you offer a sense of calm and peace. This person with that 9 of Wands, they've had to be really strong and guarded, and they've had to be crystal clear. You know, there's been vultures around them. They have been used quite a bit before. And so being next to you and being with you, it gives them a chance to kind of put the lion away. Now, we know traditionally these cards in reverse mean something different, right? But I can't deny what's coming through as it relates to you and this person. It gives them a place of rest. It gives them a place of, you know, being able to just kind of relax a little bit. You know, they don't have to be, you know, the Emperor on 10 all of the time. They don't have to be guarded around you. They don't have to, you know, pretend to be someone that they're not in terms of how they're healing and making sense of things. It just kind of feels like they get to be who they need to be in this connection. There's something that you offer that allows them to just feel like, I can be myself here. Like, I don't have to, I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to be performative. And I get to have that with you. God, angel, spirit guides, why is the Star here in reverse? Why are you showing us the Star for their intentions for Pisces? Upside down, Aquarius energy, Aries energy, Leo out here too. Just again, naming the signs here. Why is the Star here upside down? Why are you showing us this, God, angel, spirit guides, for their intentions for, okay? Independent, confident, okay? Yeah, they feel like with you, yeah, there's something about you that kind of feels covering for them. And what I mean by that, right, can't assume that that translates well. It just feels like you are their peace in some way. You offer something to them that they weren't able to have with someone else. You know, like Pisces, you have something about you that's independent, strong, courageous, beautiful, and you are also a go-getter. And so this person does not have to, you know, go out of their way to be all of everything for you, because you also hold your own weight. That's what this feels like, God, angel, spirit guides. For the Star in reverse and for the Queen of Wands, why are you showing us this? What is their intention? What do they want with Pisces, from Pisces, God, angel, spirit guides? Help us understand a little bit more. Yeah, it just feels like a burden. You know, they don't want the burden anymore, okay? Now, another thing that I want to say, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for those of you Pisces where you're very clear about who I'm talking about, you know who this is in your energy. If you are working through something and it's been rough in the past and you've been through a lot of loss, but you're really trying to figure out how to work it out. Maybe there has just been a change in the household. Maybe there has been some transition, some loss of some kind that has rocked your relationship dynamic, your family dynamic. This is for people who are committed right now that I'm speaking to. In this moment, because of what they're working through, this person is screaming that they really need somebody to be their peace right now. And they don't have a whole lot of energy to, it's like they can't find the energy to be warrior, you know, warrior goddess, warrior king. Like, it just feels like this person is really needing frailty. I don't know if that's the right word for this, but they're needing peace, lightness right now. Just a place to kind of like chill, because, you know, the strong fighting cards, you know, I'm going to, you know, have my wish and dream, you know, those cards are in reverse. And the card that's upright is the 10 of Wands. Like, burden, you know, a connection that can be hard on the soul, on the spirit. So very specifically for you folks that I'm speaking to, it just really feels like it's been really hard to have the connection with everything that's been going on. And they really just want space to rest because it's been really, really hard. So I'm going to get that out here. Now I'm going to get some advice for any of you that is wanting it. You need it. So stay on for that if you want that. Guide angel spirit guides for Pisces and what they're working through. This person who has eyes on them, whatever their love connection is, guide angel spirit guides for their continued growth, for their joy, for the desires of their heart, whatever that is for them. What advice do you have? What blocks do you want them to be aware of? What opportunities do you want them to be aware of? Guide angel spirit guides, thank you. Let's see here. Advice, guide angel spirit guides. What do you want them to know? Okay. 9 of Wands. You have Hermit out here. And you also have the Knight of Pentacles out here. For this person who's on your mind and your heart, also has eyes on you. There is strongly a need for calm. There is a need for thoughtfulness, for covering of each other, patience with each other right now for sure. Again, you have the 9 of Wands, the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and it just kind of feels like there will be times where you all have to lean into each other, you know, to get your healing. And then there will be times where you have to really think about the connection. You know, the Hermit and this Knight of Pentacles, they're going in different directions, okay? And so this is about understanding, Pisces, your needs, this person's needs, and learning how you both lean into each other in your, it's like a love language thing, like unique love languages, unique boundaries and needs, both being different, to get you all on the same page of moving on and forward together, if that's what it is that you want. But it's going to require like wisdom, strength to go within, maybe a different way of connecting with each other than you're used to, a different way of communicating, a different way of just letting things be. If somebody just seems like they need a little bit of space, they need a little bit of rest from something, just kind of letting that and let that be okay. Because the 9 of Wands and a connection is that it's a tough time. You've been through some stuff. For those of you where you know very much who this person is, you've been through some stuff. It's been painful. You've been through the ups and downs together, and it's just a time for there to be a calm, because the spirit, you and this other person, you really need it. There's been a lot of change. It's been hard, but there's potential for you all to connect and grow. If this is what you want, and if this reading is for you, there's potential for that. But again, with respect to the space that you all need, maybe right now you're just kind of cooling out, taking a little bit of space and allowing that to be. All right, that is what I have for you, Pisces. I love you, and I hope that it helps in some way, and I also hope that I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.